sure to hit that like button, everyone. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel and also enable those notifications. Hey all, Cruising with JT here, and wow, if you're looking to go Alaska on the cheap and you have flexibility in your schedule, then I got a deal for you. Check out Norwegian Cruise Line's website. They have two cruises that are leaving next weekend, Mother's Day weekend, on Saturday, May 11th and Sunday, May 12th, 2024, for ridiculously low prices. Now, of course, these prices you're seeing are for inside rooms, but you're just not going to get a deal like this ever again, this summer at least, right? I mean, look at that. Look at those prices. Like that is per person. Okay, I've never seen things this cheap before, and again, I would totally hop on this if I could, but this is an amazing deal. So let's dive in a little bit to see how some of the price breakdown works. And you'll notice that again, there's two ships, right? That the Norwegian Bliss and the Norwegian Encore, right? So for this one, we're gonna start with the Encore first, and you can see here as the page loads that yeah, of course, it's going to be going to Glacier Bay, Skagway, and Juneau from Seattle. Leaves on Sunday, May 12th, which is Mother's Day. You can see the pricing here as well. Let's scroll down. One thing that's really cool is that you can see that, I'll see the total pricing for two folks, and I'll do a breakdown of the solo cost as well. You got all the, inside room and what it offers is a great value. I've actually stayed in an inside room before, and it's not that bad. So if you can save a bunch of money, why not? And of course, you get all the freebies that Norwegian offers as well. But again, those are optional, right? So just something to keep in mind. Now, as we actually move forward here and, kind of see the actual cost breakdown, you'll notice here on the right side that you'll see the different prices and the, taxes. Well, actually, this does not have any taxes there, but you'll see that that's the total cost. And of course, it is for two people. And of course, those are the dates. And of course, now here, once you see, if I uncheck the boxes here in just a second, you'll see that the price actually will go down, right? You see how the price went down, right? So it's 681, and now it's like 657. So if you don't drink, or if you're thinking of be drinking much, why bother paying the gratuities, right? And if you don't want to do any specialty dining, then don't even bother paying the $24 dining gratuities as well. But most people do want to keep those on. But for example, if you don't want to do that, then you can also just uncheck those boxes and not have to pay for that and save like $350. Now, if you want to go solo, you can see that the solo price is also very, very low. And as you move forward in the process, you'll see that the total price is also, again, it's pretty much what we just saw divided by 2. And you'll notice that Norwegian's website automatically adds in the service gratuities for the drinks and the dining package. But again, you can actually uncheck those as you're going through the process for their online booking site, and hey, save a little bit of money, right? So that's pretty cool. I mean, hey, a 7-night cruise to Alaska on the Encore for under $400, that sounds pretty good. Now, of course, these prices don't include taxes. Taxes, I would say, are probably around $150, $200, give or take. Don't quote me on that because I haven't moved forward in that page because you had to enter in your information. But it's still, $500, $600 for a 7-night cruise. You're talking about under $100 a night for accommodations, food, and everything, right? And of course, drilling into the Bliss here, again, same setup, very cheap prices for a 7-night cruise. Again, this one leaves on Saturday, May 11th. This is the day before Mother's Day, but you can see here, very similar to the Encore, right? This one goes to Dawes Glacier and Endicott Arm, but again, the prices are so cheap, like it's inexpensive for like an inside guarantee room. Like you don't know where the room is, but who cares? Honestly, like you're gonna be just in the room for like sleeping and getting ready. This is a great deal. I mean, if you told me that I could go to Alaska for under like $700, for the week, that's insane. Like it's just such a good deal that I think it's hard to pass upon if you have the flexibility to do so. I would totally hop on this if I could, but I have some scheduling conflicts that I won't be able to make it. And you'll notice that, if you saw the pricing jumps quite a bit next week. Like, so, May 11th, May 12th for the Bliss and the Encore look pretty good. But once you get to May 18th and 19th and 25th, 26th, it jumps up significantly, right? So that's just something to keep in mind. Like, the early Alaska cruises are so inexpensive that you want to take advantage of. And actually, these are much lower prices than even later in the season, right? So even if you look at October, because I know Alaska has cruises that go to, Glacier Bay and Endicott Arm even in October on both the Bliss and the Encore, it is not this inexpensive. It's not this cheap, right? So, this is, $350. Well, of course, with taxes, so it'll be probably around $500-$600. But come on now, for a week, that's a steal of a deal. So, hey, I just wanted to let you guys know that if you are able to, or you have this flexibility to go to Alaska, definitely take advantage of this offering. It's just it's just a deal that it's just hard to pass up, right? And I mean, hey, Alaska is beautiful. If you've never been there, you have the flexibility. Definitely check it out. Norwegian Cruise Lines offers some of the best deals out there. Gotta love it. I also wanted to mention that if you don't feel comfortable booking by yourself on Norwegian's website, email me at cruisingwithjt@gmail.com and I'll get you connected to my travel agent and she'll get you all taken care of so you're good to go. And a special shout out to all my Patreon and YouTube members. Thank you so much for your additional support. If you'd like to become a Patreon or YouTube member, I'll include the links in the description below. It's basically a behind the scenes view of Cruising with JT and special access to various benefits and perks and inside information into my upcoming videos. So if you do decide to join, I truly appreciate your support.